Amen. So when I first started on um, meditating about discretion and, what discretion looks like, I asked God to just lead me and guide me to what discretion really means, what it looks like in action. Amen. So, of course, he led me to the meaning, the layman's meaning, and and discretion illustrated in the Bible. So I'm just going to touch on what the layman's meaning of discretion is. Amen. And then um we'll look at discretion illustrated biblically. Amen. So discretion, the meaning is the quality of behaving or speaking in such a way as to avoid causing offense or revealing confidential information. So that is the layman's meaning of discretion. That's not the biblical meaning. Amen. And another meaning of discretion is freedom to decide what should be done in a particular situation. So when a person has discretion, or they're given the discretion, that means they're given freedom to decide what may happen, what should not happen in a particular situation. Amen. Both of these definitions point to one needing wisdom to navigate any situation. So behaving or speaking in a way to avoid causing offense, you need wisdom. Having being able to make a decision, the correct decision about what should happen in a situation, you need wisdom. Amen. So even in layman's terms, discretion highlights wisdom or having wisdom or the need to have wisdom. I.e. being sober-minded. In the word it says, be sober-minded, be vigilant, or be sober and vigilant as an enemy, comes like a roaring lion. So even there, it correlates, it coordinates, it goes hand in hand. Being sober-minded and having discretion goes hand in hand. Amen. So Proverbs 22:3 says, the prudent see danger and take refuge, but the simple keep going and suffer the consequences. So having prudence or being prudent points to having wisdom and having discretion. Again, I looked at the meaning of prudent, and it means acting with or showing care and thought for the future. So when someone is prudent, they show discretion, they display discretion in their ways. Amen. There are some other verses that I just want to touch on. If you bear with me, when I will go and find them now. One of those is Proverbs